Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. So today I'm doing my newest movie review on the newest MCU movie, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And I actually saw this and wow, my mind was legit blown away. Marvel Studios made another huge hit. And this is like another huge installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this is basically telling the story of Shang-Chi, played by Simu Liu, who basically starts a new life for him. He goes under the name Sean, and his past catches up to him, and when things kind of fall south for him in his new life, he has to return to his past and face his father, and with the help of his friend Katie, played by Aquafina. And let me tell you, these two have like a legit perfect chemistry. And let's start off with the positives and negatives. First off are the positives, and the first positive about this movie is the legit martial art action scenes in this movie, and they were mind blowing. They were mind blowing and had me legit on the edge of my seat. This is definitely a perfect mix for the MCU. Seeing them doing a whole lot of martial arts scenes in this movie, and a bunch of other martial arts stuff as well. And I was actually blown away on how many scenes there were with a lot of kung fu, with a lot of martial arts scenes in this movie. I'm sorry if I can't talk. I apologize for that. And all I can say is that, wow, these martial arts scenes, it's a huge step up in the MCU. And Marvel Studios really hit a nail on the head when they made sure these martial arts scenes were spot on and perfect for each scene they did. And another positive is that the chemistry between Simu Liu and Aquafina was hands down perfect. You can tell that they really are the best of friends in this movie, practically legit inseparable. Because Aquafina and Simu, when they honestly are on scene, they have like a lot of good, funny moments in this movie. I actually laughed at some of the jokes in this movie, because especially the ones that Aquafina and Simu Liu did, they were legit funny and had me laughing so hard. On Simu Liu and Aquafina, I'm not sure if you guys are going to watch this, but fantastic job, guys. You really, hands down, made a perfect movie, and you two are a great duo, and I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' future in the MCU in the distant future. And I can't wait to see what all you guys bring to the next generation of heroes as well. And another positive is that we had a huge Chinese cast in this movie, including Benedict Wong as Wong. We saw him fight against Abomination. I'm not going to tell you who won that fight because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But when you go see the movie, you'll see who won, and it is going to blow your minds away. Trust me. I know it did for me. Because, yeah. And also, Benedict Wong, it was good seeing you in this movie as well. You were fantastic, and it was good to see you reprise your role as Wong again. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange Madness in the Multiverse. You're the bomb, man. And let me tell you, again, this whole Chinese cast and Razorhand, I think that's his name, played by Florian Montianu. He was good as well. He was fantastic in this movie. Seeing him fight against Simu Liu, and I can say he was he was pretty good in here as well. But all in all, the Chinese cast themselves, they were spot on. Seeing a bunch of Chinese actors and actresses who are real legends in this movie, that all I can say is that they all did fantastic. And the actress that played Shang-Chi's sister, she was phenomenal as well. I can't remember her name, so I can't remember the actress's name, so I legit apologize for that. I just apologize for that because I'm really bad at I'm sometimes really bad at remembering names, but still, she was phenomenal. You could tell like her and Shang-Chi had a really good. Had a really kind of not good but complicated past with their father, and you, and I could tell that she was really she was really heartbroken and everything because of the way her father treated her and Shang-Chi when they were kids. And that, let me tell you, that was just a tearjerker to me as well when I saw that scene. And that's it for the positives. On to the negative. The one negative I had was kind of like the CGI in a way. It was kind of, the CGI was kind of a little off on some parts of the movie. I wasn't really into it at times, but still it was a pretty fun. But still, some of the CGI was perfect, but some of it kind of needed work. It could have been better if they made the CGI more lifelike and more entertaining for all the fans and everything. Because all I can say is that it really did need some work. I think that they need to fix some scenes that were CGI somewhat. But the fight scene on the building, that was good. It was just like the CGI animals and everything that needed work. And that's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. Let me tell you that this movie is definitely a step up. Like I said earlier, it's definitely a huge step up for the MCU. And honestly, I can't wait to see Shang-Chi in future MCU movies. And let me tell you, Simu Liu is Shang-Chi. He is definitely fit for this role. He's perfect for it in every amount of way. And if you're an MCU fan, stay after the credits. There are 2 post-credit scenes that will definitely shape the future of the MCU in a huge and tremendous way. I was actually shocked when I saw these 2 post-credit scenes, but I can't spoil it for you guys. No, this is spoiler free. All I can say is that the 2 post-credit scenes will blow your guys' mind away. I know it did for me because I am actually excited to see what the future holds for Shang-Chi and the rest of it, his friends and family, because it seems like they're really shaping up for the future MCU movies. But all in all, we also get the backstory of Shang-Chi and how he was raised when he was a little kid. And let me tell you, some parts of it were really heartbreaking and made me cry. I can tell you this much, you will too, because definitely I cried on a couple of scenes that are gonna legit make me, that are legit gonna make me remember this movie for a very long time. But all in all, the great cast themselves were hands down perfect. It seemed like they played their roles really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing what all happens in future MCU movies, especially with Shang-Chi. Hopefully we see him join the Avengers in the near future. One never knows. It could happen. It could happen. I'm actually intrigued to see Simu Liu doing some epic stuff in future MCU movies. I can't wait for that. I really can't. And that's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. Sorry if it's a bit blurry. I give Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings a solid A. A solid A. Because this movie is definitely worth seeing. And I love seeing the backstory of Shang-Chi from when he was a little boy till now. Because seeing him become the person he is today, a real hero, and facing off against his father is definitely something that was definitely something that everyone is going to remember, and seeing him become this new hero and everything is just perfect. And again, him and Aquafina have good chemistry in this movie, and you'll definitely want to see this and watch it. Trust me, you will not be disappointed, especially if you're an MCU fan. And that's it for my review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of the movie, subscribe and share with everyone you know, and press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.